Early women's fashion was extremely conservative. Women wore skirts and dresses that reached the floor. The ideal body shape resembled an S, which was achieved through the practice of thrusting torsos and waist forward for a fashionable pigeon front, while tilting hips and back up to finish the desired S body silhouette. Corsets were popular attire for women because it allowed them to achieve a tiny waistline. Light natural makeup was often worn in hopes of achieving a pale skin tone. Hair was worn in a poofy Gibson girl style. During the 1920s, these styles transformed drastically. The Roaring Twenties was a time known for carefree partying, economic prosperity, and countless changes in society. Many social norms were transformed during this time. The role of women in society is a prime example of the social changes seen during the 1920s. Women were living outlandish, pleasure-loving, reckless lifestyles. They were also having party lifestyles consisting of drinking, smoking, and dancing in jazz clubs instead of the traditional home life of women. These changes began pushing the boundaries of gender identity. Women's fashion mirrored the carefree lifestyle of the time period. Many women broke away from the traditional conservative fashions of the past. These women were known as flappers. Flappers redefined modern style by wearing shorter skirts, excessive makeup, and short bobbed hairstyles. These fashions replaced the restrictive style of the past with a new, exciting, free style. Skirts no longer reached the floor. Instead, they scandalously exposed the bottom portion of women's legs. Freely exposing lower legs and arms became socially acceptable during this time period. Popular makeup during the Roaring Twenties consisted of promiscuous lipstick, blush, and dark eyeshadows. Tanned skin also became a desired characteristic amongst women because it suggested a carefree life of leisure, while portraying women as fit, sporty, and healthy. Jewelry, such as beaded necklaces and rings, were often incorporated in women's outfits. One of the most popular styles of the time period was bobbed hair. These short styles exemplified the new liberation that came to women during the 1920s. The 1920s provided a liberated atmosphere ideal for women breaking away from the conservative lifestyles expected of them in the past. This social liberation was apparent in the transformation of women's style. These transformations began the acceptance of provocative fashions that are still present in modern style today.